Hello Cancer, welcome to your November reading. So I pre-shuffled and prayed and laid your base cards to try and save some time a bit on the video. And so it's a 6-card pull that turned out to be much more because I take the cards that come out, that Spirits pulls out of my deck. And so the first row is the underlying energy. So the past can be the past, and then now, and then the outcome. So what we have in the underlying energy that came out together, Ace of Pentacles and 9 of Swords. So that's like a project or something that really got you worried, like you were thinking about it a lot, worrying about it. And right after we have the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Wands. The Queen of Cups, that can be you. I see it as inner conflict within your emotions. I think it's all based on that project, on that opportunity that got you worried, that got you inner conflicts within your emotions, with the Queen of Cups here. And then we have the Chariot, the 6 of Wands, 2 cards of success, with the 5 of Pentacles. So that is, I see it as success and going for it, because the Chariot is you have to be realigned. So you cannot pull a chariot feeling like this inside. So I think that there's gonna be a recognition which is gonna overpass that feeling of not being part of that project, or not deserving it, or not being able to do it, or whatever was your worry about it. But that's the mentality of lack, of having no support, of I have this, but can I hold it on, all that inner. And so you're gonna realign yourself, because that's the higher self and the ego, and they have, in order to go towards success, to go towards somewhere successfully, they have to be aligned, they have to pull in the same way. And so it's like, when your head, your heart and your guts agree, that's your success. For sure you have it. And with the 6 of Wands, just to reinstate that even more. In the now, we have the Hangman. So there may be a little period of nothing's really happening. You're looking at things differently now that you've kind of came over that. And we have the Pope and Judgment that came out. There's a lot of major arcanas in your pull here. So the Pope, it's an institution. So maybe that project has to do with an institution. Maybe it's for work. It can be the government. It can be like a big corporation, or something that has rule and structure and solidity. And with the Judgment, that's like, the bringing back to life something. Maybe that was a project you really wanted to have and you didn't get, and that got you all worried and stressed about it in the past. Now you have success and it is coming back. You've looked at things differently. There was like a pause time, maybe for the institution to look at things differently. Because the Pope, the Hierophant, he also elects people. Yes, you. No, you pass. You don't pass. I choose you. Like if you're a contractor, then the client or the business, the government's gonna say, okay, we pick you. And me, I see it really like that. And after, for this situation, And after, you've got the 8 of Wands and the 6 of Swords. So that's a lot of communication back and forward, you know, organizing the thing. And maybe you're gonna have to move to go do that project. Maybe that was part of the anxiety there, having to leave things behind, because that's moving on to calmer waters. It could be also that the fact that this project or this thing came in, it calms your emotion and your mind. You're moving on to calmer waters if you're not in the process of actually having to change state or country to do that. Because the 8 of Wands is a lot of movement. It's actions, a lot of actions back and forward, a lot of communication back and forward. So to build up something, it's all in order to build up. It's when things are happening and it's starting to build up. That's why it's kind of, you know, like a staircase there going up. So that's what you're living now. And what is going to come out of it, we have the 3 of Wands. There he is, waiting for his ships to come in after doing all that action. We have the Sun. So that puts a beautiful outcome to whatever comes. If things are going to be clear, you're going to be luminous in it. Even if after we have the Devil. Well, we're going to clarify why the Devil is here, because you have a lot of major arcanas here. You have the Chariot, the Pope, Judgment, the Sun, and the Devil. So let's look at that. Let's look at the Judgment here, the Judgment and the Pope. Why is the Judgment and the Pope here, please, Spirit? The 5 of Swords reversed. So maybe you got screwed a bit, you know, in the past. But things now are revealed. And that's why they're choosing you. Maybe someone else got, if we're talking about a project, of course, someone else got the project, whatever, but they found out that something was crooked. And that's when a trickery comes to the surface. I want to see the 6 of Swords and 8 of Wands. Whoopalai. Okay. Oh, all right. So we have the Ace of Wands. So that's your new project. We have the 5 of Wands again. So maybe there's gonna be, you know, like people not all agreeing with it, and things like that, you know, other advices or jealous people around or whatever, a little conflict there. Or maybe you're gonna still be a bit conflicted about it within your emotions, if you're doing the right thing. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So that tells me that it's something solid, because I think from the Ace of Pentacles here we have it again, but there it's presented. It's actually, because here it comes from the heavens, but it's still in the air. It's not concrete. This is more concrete. So let's see. And see, we have the 6 of Swords again. From that, really moving on to calmer waters. I want to see the 3 of Wands. What is the 3 of Wands? What is the 3 of Wands? What is Cancer waiting for? What is he seeing coming in those ships? What is he seeing coming in those ships? Eight of Wands again. So there's gonna be a lot of, and the Star. So you're gonna see something coming. It's gonna be really what you want. It's gonna be something that you want. The Ace of Swords here. Something that's aligned with you. Wish come true. And again, a lot of swift movement. You're gonna be really busy in the month of November. When that thing comes in, yeah, like you were in a status of, you know, inner conflict, feeling not supported, out of the cold, worrying, and then bang, something comes to the light. You're chosen, you're moving on. A lot of communication, arguing, you know, that little Five of Wands can be arguing with other people, you know, like debating. And then you're starting to see things, more action, and aligned with your destiny. What is the Sun? And then we're gonna do the Devil. Ace of Cups. So it's really gonna fulfill you on an emotional level. That's the card of love, but it's emotional fulfillment. It's the capacity of emotional fulfillment. It's that seed that comes from the universe showing us what we love. With the Sun there, that means that this is going to be something that's really going to fulfill you emotionally, also bring you the joy and peace in your heart. Okay, now what's the Devil? Spirit, why is the Devil here? That could be the contract itself, because the Devil is a very hurtly arcana. Like, you know, if you sign like a 10-year contract, that's kind of a, you know, the chains. Chains to the institution. Long-term contract that you'll be a bit a slave to it. Why is the Devil there? Or maybe you're gonna be freed of the Devil energy. We're gonna see. Or, you know, that can be a Capricorn also. Capricorns can easily be workaholics, you know. So what came out is that Five of Pentacles. So that's your energy there that you had in the past. That's creeping up there. So that's your chain. That's what can bring you down on an energy level that you have to watch. And you have the Knight of Wands. So that's swift movement, but that's also passion. Going for your passion. Doing that. Yes, why not? I'm slipping and doing it. Not fall in the fear of not deserving or being enough or being able to do it or not having the support and all these anxiety you were living. So when things will start moving fast and happening and it's there, it's we're really doing it now, this energy might creep up on you, you know, kind of the tail of the dragon. Before he leaves, he always gives a last whoosh, and I think there, the Knight of Wands is your advice. Get on your horse and follow your passion. Fuck it, you know? Do it. Because that's how he thinks. He doesn't think about tomorrow or the consequences. He's in the now. It's one of the cards that is the most in the moment of the now. Now, what do I have to do? Where do I want to be the most in this time? There, I'm going there. And that's how he thinks. So when you're swiftly going like this, there's no chains that can tie you down, or old demons. So I think this is one of your old demons. So following your heart and passion like that will get you out of it, because you were living it there in the past. That's one of, we always have like old demons like that, you know, like here she's fighting her old demons. And the devil comes to kind of test the boat, test the submarine, putting the pressure, because here you have a lot of pressure with all that action and you know, decision taking and debating and following your heart, and it might seem a bit overwhelming, and that is going to test the submarine a bit, to see if there's leaks, to see if, you know, the weakest link in the chain. They're gonna pull the chain a bit to see if this is still in you. So that's gonna be your opportunity to take back your action, because that's an action card, and live in the moment and just go for it. Not to fall in that. Just go for it. I think that's your advice for when you're gonna feel the devil creeping up on you. Again, maybe at the end of November. That can be a bit longer too. I mean, that is gonna be a lot of movement. You're gonna get news, or you're getting news now. Something is revealed of a trickery, and you're moving on. You're getting that project, getting that contract, debating. A lot of action, in and out communication. Let's go. Aligning with what you were supposed to do, that's gonna fulfill your heart. And because the sun is here, that's why I know that the devil there was like just a warning. And that warning is to don't fall in the Five of Pentacle energy. Don't fall in it. Even if it's an old demon, release yourself from it and just go for it and follow your passion. So that's your reading for November, Cancer. If it resonates, you can comment, like, share. You can watch your rising moon, Venus sign for a clearer picture. And I'll see you in December. Goodbye.